Sound check.
Okay, let's talk about two crucial concepts, vocal load and vocal dose, which are instrumental in understanding and preserving vocal health. Firstly, let's demystify vocal load and vocal dose. According to The Vocal Athlete, a pivotal work by LeBourn and Rosenberg, vocal load refers to the amount of voice use with the parameters of intensity, pitch, and duration in mind. A person who engages in extensive voice use over the course of the day would be considered to have a heavy vocal load. Actually, this is what Wendy LeBourn, one of the authors, said about the subject.
We have to be conditioned to meet the demands of the sport and the intensity that we're playing. So, for example, and we'll transition this into singing in just a second, but if you only need to do a mile of walking, that's a different conditioning level than being able to do a marathon.
Yeah.
And so as a vocal athlete, it's going to depend on what your load is. So are you singing in your church choir once a week, or are you on Broadway 8 times a week, or performing 8 times a week? Or are you maintaining a rigorous concert tour where you are in a new city every day doing some crazy amount of performances? So each of those require a different vocal fitness level, if you will. And so the conditioning based off of vocal dose, how much, and vocal load, how loud and how long, that's going to be a little bit different for everyone.
Another example might be, say you're at a concert, passionately singing with the band. If you're enthusiastically shouting out the lyrics for 2 hours, you're imposing a heavy vocal dose on your vocal folds. In this scenario, the vocal load is also high due to the stress this shouting places on your voice. On the other hand, envisage quietly talking with a friend in your living room for half an hour. In this case, your vocal dose is significantly lower, as is the physical stress or vocal load. So that's what dose and load are, but what's the real-world consequences of overexerting our voices? Much like overtraining can injure an athlete, strain and fatigue are indicators that we're pushing our voices too hard. Singers who constantly stretch their voices, teachers, public speakers, or anyone who uses their voice extensively should be mindful of these risks. So how do we safeguard our vocal health? This is where vocal hygiene and training prove to be beneficial. Vocal hygiene involves caring for your voice, hydration, avoiding excessive noise, and not overusing your voice. And vocal training is about mastering techniques to utilize your voice effectively, thereby minimizing strain. Importantly, your voice requires rest too. Much like athletes have rest days for their bodies to recover, our voices deserve the same. Allowing your voice a break, practicing silence when you're unwell, and engaging in voice therapy if you're straining your voice regularly can contribute significantly to maintaining your vocal health. Understanding and managing your vocal load and vocal dose are the keys to a healthy voice. Your voice is a powerful tool and an essential part of your identity. With respect and care, it will serve you well throughout your life. So keep speaking, keep singing, but most importantly, listen to your voice and take care of it. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.